Hello and welcome back to another FIFA 22 player review. Today's player review is the swap token FUT Birthday Jean-Paul Boetius. So with that being said, let's get into it. As you can see, the team is on the screen. It's a 5-2-3. Now, I tried to find a way to get Boetius onto 10 chem, but also tried to create a more creative team, as I just wanted to use a different formation. So this is what I came up with. Now, Tommy is the only player that isn't on 10 chem. Otherwise, everyone is on 10 chem. So let's look at the stats after my 3 champs games. Now on the screen we have the stats for Boetius. So I played 3 games in champs, scored 6 goals, 0 assists and 0 cards. Now, when moving into the gameplay, you will only see 5 of his goals, because the second game I just completely forgot to even record. But the goal that you will miss out on in the gameplay was a chip shot. So with that being said, let's get into the gameplay. Okay, so into the gameplay section we go for Jean-Paul Boetius. Now, as you'll see on the screen, there is actually now a controller in the top right hand corner. I didn't realise until my mate Jacob said that you can actually turn it on, so you will be able to see what I'm actually doing. I think it's very handy because it allows you to see if the game is inconsistent, which it most definitely is. But I think it's quite useful. If you would like a guide on how to turn it on, then do let me know down in the comment section below, because I think it will allow you to see what's happening in the game. But obviously this is a Jean-Paul Boetius review. As you can see, he has scored quite a few nice goals at this point, a couple finesses on his right foot. I do believe he has the finesse shot trait, and you can definitely tell. So this is the 3rd game. Obviously it's the 2nd game that you're seeing, but as I said, because I forgot to record the 2nd game, this is the 2nd but final game. As you can see, cutting it back to Boetius, to be honest, I think he actually has very nice finishing, and I felt like this team was actually good enough for champs. He's good enough for champs. He does actually seem to be a card that's a lot better than an 89, but if you like skill moves, then this Boetius card you will enjoy very much. But with that being said, let's get into the pros and cons. So starting off with the pros for this Boetius card, I'd have to say his 98 pace. Now obviously that is with a hunter, because otherwise it's 89, but I would definitely recommend applying the hunter if you are going to use him as a striker. If you're going to use him more as a cam, then I'd apply an engine, as it will boost his passing and dribbling as well as his pace instead of pace and shooting. But then his second pro is his 96 positioning. So that was one of the key factors as to why I played him as a striker, including his work rates being high, 96 positioning, them two working together. For me, I felt like he would be a good striker, and as you can see, he was. His 92 overall dribbling, I actually think that his dribbling felt very good. He only has 88 balance, but his 96 agility definitely boosts his dribbling massively. Then obviously his 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. You can really use this card on the wings, down the middle as a cam, but I definitely think his skill moves and weak foot allow him to be a very versatile attacker. However, there are some cons to this Boetius card. The first is his 85 composure. Now he may have scored 6 in 3, but there were a couple chances where I felt like he should have scored, and I think it was down to his 85 composure. Then the second con is his 68 strength. Now, normally the strikers I play with quite strong strikers, so I've been playing with Abraham and Mkhitaryan. So I have one strong and one that's smaller, faster, agile. Whereas playing as a solo striker, his 68 strength definitely did let him down in certain situations. And the final con is his low jumping and heading. So don't try and cross the ball in, because 9 times out of 10 you won't be winning the ball in the air. So would I recommend taking this Boetius from the FUT Birthday swaps? In my opinion, he is worth the 10 swap tokens, and I do recommend him. I think when it comes to the swap tokens, some people will take a Villa, but I think this Boetius for nearly half the tokens is definitely worth more than a Villa, because for only one more token than a Villa you can get Boetius and Ansaldi, and I highly recommend getting both of them. Then more looking at Boetius, he has decent links, being Dutch. There's a lot of good Dutch icons. He's in the Bundesliga, so he's not the hardest to link. Has 5-star skill moves. Obviously loads of people love skill moves. I personally don't really mind, but I would prefer if he was 5-star 5-star, but it's still 5-star 4-star, which is very good. As I said previously in my pros, he can be used anywhere in the attack, whether that be left wing, right wing, striker, cam, centre forward. He's very versatile. And the final thing is he's only 10 tokens. Now there's 24 tokens to collect, so you only need less than half. You only need 40% to actually get him. So I definitely recommend picking up this Boetius from FUT Birthday swaps, and I think you will more than enjoy him. I'd like to thank you all for watching this player review. If you did enjoy it, drop a like. Why not check out the video on the screen right now? Hit that subscribe button to not miss out on any FIFA 22 content. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.